The Honda Pilot. It wasn't very distinctive until this redesign. Well, it's distinctive now, but fudge a brute. Well, inside it borrows from its Acura cousins upstairs. Let's see how that went, and check the tech. Now, because we're in a Pilot touring, just about everything I'm going to show you is baked into the spec. There's almost nothing on the option sheet in terms of the cool tech we care about here at CNET. We have AM/FM, but no HD radio. We have XM as our satellite radio. 6-disc CD changer built in here is more than just CD. It's CD plus MP3 WMA homebrew CDs, an incredibly complicated interface. Rear power, front source, rear control off. What the hell does that mean? Rear power, I guess, means I turn the rear system on and off from here. I get that. But what's front source? Does that mean watch or listen to the front source here? Or send the front source to the back because it's right near the rear power button? I don't know. It's like rear source. What does that mean? Bring the rear source up to here? Or select the rear source from the folks in the rear from the front? Or play what I'm doing here on the rear system? What the hell? Notice we have two optical drives, and the bottom one is not for GPS data, which is so often the case. It's a separate DVD drive. So you got to put your video discs in there and your audio discs up here. This is a complicated mess. Now, under CD aux, let me show you some tricks here. We've got a lot of things under that button. CD is the upper deck. The next one is USB. We've got a USB port here for thumb drives or iPods. The next one is aux video in. Those are on the back of the console here, a set of RCAs. And then aux audio in. Separate aux jack up here in the console, audio only, stereo mini. Most everything else can happen on the LCD. So if I push audio here, I get the completely different display of the audio and video system on the screen, and I can get around there with this Honda Acura multi-controller that I like but have never really loved. We have 512 watts of power. It is a surround sound system. You see we got the Dolby PL2 logic over here. Navigation is very familiar. We've seen this system 100 if not 1,000 times on Honda Acura vehicles. And the map resolution, look at that. It's just play school. This vehicle also comes with standard Bluetooth hands-free, no A2DP stereo streaming in that Bluetooth package though. Your goofy transmission is up here on this kind of oddly placed selector. It's a standard 5-speed automatic, nothing terribly clever about it, and there's no other choice. And you do have a rear backup camera on this Touring Edition. And you can see the resolution is pretty good, although there is no trajectory marking. No parking aids, it's just a camera that will show you where you're going. It's pretty basic. The only option on this car is this guy, the rear seat entertainment system. It's a 9-inch drop-down monitor right where it can get in the way of your rear view mirror, but honestly not much because the roof is very high on this vehicle, so I can forgive that. And you got a bunch of headphone jacks here for your favorite iPod headphones if you want to use those, or the vehicle comes with some, decent wireless headphones. I believe 2 pair of these are included, which is pretty common these days as well. Driving the Pilot makes you feel sort of like a pilot, a harbor pilot. It's boatier than you'd expect a mid-sized SUV to be. There's a little wallow side to side and bobbing fore and aft. The ride is cushy, none of this is tragic, but you'll never call the handling precise. The Pilot has variable cylinder management, meaning it can run on all 6 cylinders, or 4, or just 3 when cruising. The Eco light there on the dash tells you when it's doing so, but not how many cylinders it's doing so with. As you can see from our MPG readout, it doesn't help a whole lot, at least not when you're a test reviewer and you're pressing it hard and a lot of that around town. But overall, EPA rates this guy at a respectable 1723. This button activates VTM, Variable Torque Management. It's a Honda system that automatically switches between front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive as needed. Okay, let's price this big beast. A 2010 Pilot Touring, which is high trim, is about $37,700. Your major options are few. Rear seat entertainment, that's $1,600. All-wheel drive, $1,600, but that's a different trim level of car. And there's a dealer-installed remote start for extreme climates. That's $509. That's about it.